many, artificial intelligence, also known as AI, can either be a blessing or a curse. But a Nigerian music producer, Eclipse Nkasi, has embraced AI into his craft and now sees it as an opportunity for artists to reinvent themselves and do their work better and quicker. So he gets in our Spotlight segment today. Check him out.
Every trial and tribulation, your presence by
When artificial intelligence apps started spreading in Nigeria's music industry, Eclipse Nkasi thought his days as a producer were numbered. Then he took a step back, saw there were opportunities as well as threats, and used the technology to generate a whole new Afrobeats album in his studio on the outskirts of Lagos. In the past, it would have taken him thousands of dollars and up to 3 months to compose the tracks, recruit the musicians, record the performances, knock them into shape in a traditional studio, and get them out to fans. This one took about 3 days and just $500.
2 or 3 things that were very important to me. One, I wanted to find out what was possible with AI, so which means there were several parameters I needed to test. Songwriting, production, voice creation, and so on and so forth. At the same time, I was trying to test the efficiency of the tool, so in terms of timeline, which is why we worked with like a very strict 3 days timeline. As ridiculous as it was, we made the whole project in 3 days. So as a result of these parameters that I was testing, one of it was voice synthesis or voice creation, like some people might call it. And that's how we birthed what became Maya.
Nkasi and 3 friends switched on OpenAI's ChatGPT program and set it to work, helping them create the 9-track album, Infinite Echoes. They asked it to auto-generate songs, lyrics, and song titles, including God Whispers, Love Tempo, and Dream Chaser. Then they modified the words themselves to fit into their chosen theme. A struggling artist who will not give up their passion to create music. Then they used another AI tool to generate the tunes. Nkasi recorded some vocals and fed them into yet another app, which transformed his vocals into the voice of the album's generated singer.
When it comes to AI and music, one of the biggest things it does is that for people who are music-minded, but don't necessarily have the skill set or the talent in quotes, so you can't really sing, but you understand music, you know what good music sounds like, you have a fair chance of actually creating music that matters, because there are tools now that you can impute, you can guide, and ultimately it would interpret the ideas that you have. And that's a new kind of artist. And I think that this doesn't take away from what other people are doing. What it's doing is empowering even more people.
There are different ways that AI will affect the music industry. There are negatives and there are positives. On the positive side, the production of the music is going to get much better. Things that human beings used to do will get much better, like the plugins, the tools, the cleaning, the mastering, the mixing.
That virtual singer is called Maya Blue, who appears in front of her audience online as a computer animation.
In the end, this is just a tool, and that's why I'm a strong advocate for the ethical use of AI. And going forward, it is my plan to host maybe workshops and certain trainings to help more creatives embrace AI, but most importantly, embrace it from an ethical standpoint, to know that there's a way to use these tools that enhances the work that you create as opposed to taking away from someone else's work.
The technology is already transforming the industry and could have a positive impact on production values.
We're at the very beginning. We have not even started creating laws and regulations around AI. Like, there will be laws and regulations around AI. People need to calm down. Everything regular and levels out. Countries will create laws around AI in terms of copyright and laws. And what's likely going to happen is ChatGPT can't own rights to music. It's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. ChatGPT is going to be a tool, not a creator.